जो भावना ये व्यक्त कर रहा है और वो स्वयं वो समझे कि वो क्या है.
All right, let me take this across to my guests who now join us on the broadcast. PKD Nambiar and Kapil Madan, both political analysts, are joining me on the broadcast to discuss where has this gone down to. Mr. Nambiar, I'll begin with you. Thank you so much for joining us. What do you make of the statements that in fact have come from Mr. Kharge? This is not the first time where he has, and this is what the BJP is also claiming, targeted the Prime Minister.
Well, this is a frustration, mere frustration of and to trying to be relevant and being heard. Unfortunately, and I also feel personally, एक तो एक उम्र की problem हो सकता है, but उम्र होते होते generally समझदार हो जाते हैं लोग. But I think this is the first time we are seeing a political leader coming.
Mr. Nambiar, you're also going personal when you're trying to make a point, so you can be actually targeted as well.
There is nothing personal in it. I'm only saying that he is growing old. Maybe that is not, rather than becoming matured, and he's such a seasoned politician, he's going into this level. And what else you can say? Now, I'll coming to the real topic. Look at the way, in a series of way he is doing it. Ravan, whatever, these languages which he has used is not even something which we should not repeat on a national television. And that to the Prime Minister of this country. The Prime Minister belongs to all of us. It is an institution. When he calls something like that, is this stand of him? Is his personal stand? Is this a comment coming from the president of the opposition party? Is it the stand of the Congress as a whole? Or is it something that he wanted to make it a point that, yes, I am in command, I am the one supreme leader of Congress today, I am not, so I wanted, he wanted to showcase himself that I am a strong leader, or is it some kind of internal politics of Congress wherein he wanted to stand out? We don't know, but one thing it is very clear that this is a new law in our Indian politics, and it is this is led by somebody like a senior leader like him. This is simply not acceptable. This is not what his grandson what will he be telling to his grandson? Forget about his son. Or to the young generation of India. Is that the kind of political discourse and level of communication we expect? Is that the way? Forget about the Prime Minister of India. Is that the way even somebody should be talking about any individual for that matter? Forget about the institution.
Kapil, comes to these speeches, because if we have to go ahead and do that nitpicking, and again, with this disclaimer that two wrongs do not make a right. However, not so long ago, Himanta Biswa Sarma made a comment on Rahul Gandhi while he is, with that ongoing Bharat Jodo Yatra, on his looks, claiming that he started to look like Saddam Hussein. How is that right?
Well, let me tell you, I am against any kind of political leader, whether it is Himanta Biswa Sarma or any of that matter. We must, the politicians are supposed to be somebody who, political leaders are somebody whom the nation looks up to. They are social workers, and they are supposed to be committed to the people of the country, and we expect them to be much more civil and matured than the normal common man. That is the reason we call them as leaders. So I condemn everybody whomsoever is calling by name with anyone else. But when it comes to an institution like Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and when you, it's not just Narendra Modi as an individual, it is also to the institution. It's like he represents the 140 crore people of India, and he is a global icon. Say you can criticize objectively on his on the actions of the government, or you can challenge as an opposition party on things which is on principles or the decision by the governments. But why do you want it to go so personal? Isn't it just a frustration that on the one side the Congress is going through its existential crisis? Rather than focusing on developing your party, attacking the Prime Minister Modi is not going to save the Congress. Neither it is not going to make Mallikarjun Kharge as a better leader or a great leader. I think, as I said, I said, Mallikarjun Kharge, since it is happening on a serious way, he's a very clever politician. That is the reason he could stay on in politics for almost 55 years. So that means he must be having some kind of a hidden agenda to take on to the Gandhi family, maybe to tell the world that, yes, I am the supreme commander of Congress. I am not just somebody who just, or some, I don't want to use that word slave, but somebody who is just a family chamcha. So that's the kind of message he is trying to do. But while doing so, he is forgetting the very fact that he is criticizing not just an individual, an institution, which is a popular leader of the country. Even if we have seen
And Kapil, that never